Gonna start this video off with a question for all of you guys watching out there. It's a simple one. Who was the first person to start content creator houses? I could ask you a second question, maybe more importantly for this video, who was the first to start gaming content houses as well? It's actually FaZe Banks now several times talking about this. First time we did was stretching back to late last year when Jake Paul claimed that he had made content houses, and that garnered responses from a few figures out there. FaZe Banks and OpTic Hecz were just two of them. As Jake said, I create the first content house, then there's 500 content houses. I start boxing, now every influencer is a boxer. What's next? Y'all gonna get raided by the FBI on purpose? To which Banks does respond, and he says 8 years ago, before half these fools were even born, showing a clear picture of the old New York FaZe house, to which Hecz also responds as well, clearly interested in the debate out there of who was the first ever, to which later on, now two separate times, FaZe Banks has talked about he was the starter of content creator houses. And I will say for sure, when it comes time for gaming houses, there's not much debate on this one.
Side of the internet than our side. I invented this whole team house thing, okay? FaZe House New York, find one that came before that. I'll wait. Don't talk to fucking Elon Musk about electric cars. Don't talk to fucking Einstein about the, I haven't slept all night. What is it? The theory of relativity. Theory of relativity. Don't talk to fucking Mike about fucking porn stars. Sometimes it's just, you know what I mean? Don't talk to me about that. I know what the I'm doing, and I've always done it the best. This is about to be the illest shit on you.
Do it on my face.
There you go. Y'all are gonna be hilarious.
Have to do to take being a YouTuber to the next level.
For sure.
Is like you can only make videos hanging out at your nice ass house with a bunch of hot girls and a bunch of the homies and stuff. To actually like show the story of building up a business and creating generational wealth through YouTube is like, that's a compelling
and
story.
It's a whole
to me.
content house thing. Like, if there's ever a motherfucker who knows what to do, what not to do, why it's beneficial, why it's not, it's me. I started this shit.
Yeah,
FaZe House, OG
Clout,
New York
everything.
FaZe House was one of debatably the first hardcore YouTubers coming together, living in a house, whatever. It's just a model that works if done correctly, and if your focus is on the right shit. It's obvious. Like, if you're by yourself, if you're floating by yourself, and shit goes wrong for you, you take a dip or you lose relevance or whatever the f, then it's hard to climb back up on it. When you're surrounded and you have that net and that web of this motherfucker is the biggest Twitch streamer, and this girl's
he's huge on YouTube,
this
and
girl's the
she's
biggest
big on,
girl on Instagram,
and all that feeds on each other.
And we're all working off each other and working together and showing up on each other's platforms. Like, it's a lot harder to fall from something like that.
Do you know what?
Because I believe it's the FaZe House New York back in 2012, and then OpTic's first gaming house, I believe, was 2013. So if it's strictly for gaming, yeah, those were certainly two of the first, and no one, I don't believe, was really beating Banks, at least to the level that FaZe Clan did it all the way back in 2012. When it comes time for content houses in general, you know, the idea, the theme of it, I'm sure there have been other pop-ups of this across over the past decade, if not longer than that you guys can probably think of. Who actually made the first content house? If we are focusing on gaming content creator houses out there, I think you almost have to go with FaZe Banks and the old FaZe House New York back now 9 years, almost a decade ago, when those great times were alive. I think OpTic fans know very well, you know, how great those times were, kind of toning off when it comes time for the gaming scene. But if you look at TikTok, all the other content out there, they are taking off, which is why we're talking about it yet again. So what do you guys think? Was it Jake Paul? Was it FaZe Banks? Was it someone else? Curious what your thoughts are on this one. Until next time, as per usual, take a drink for me, all right? I'll catch you back here sometime soon. Take care.